Hey, what's going on, everybody? Limrucon here. How's everyone on YouTube these days? So, um, let's get the air conditioning off because it's probably really hard to hear me over the air conditioning. There we go. Everybody knows Annie, right? My wife, of course. How's everybody? Why are we off to the side? Let's move it over a little bit. There we go. There we go. Okay.
So today I had the day off, so I decided to go with John on his comic book runs, I guess. And the first story we went to was Yesteryear. Maybe I've been there once before, but I don't really remember it. But it's always good to, support local comic book stores, especially during a pandemic. So I'm a really big Riverdale and Archie fan. I read the comics when I was younger, but I never kept them. So while John was browsing what was new, I bought Archie, number 700. I don't know what it's about. I heard that the Riverdale is kind of like the comic book. I mean, the comic books are like Riverdale. But I haven't read them, so I wouldn't know. And then I also got, I asked him if he had any Buffy the Vampire Slayer. One of my friends back home is a huge Buffy fan, so I decided to get her the comic book. And these are probably out of the two, or I guess I bought one other comic book, which was Ralph Wiggum number 1, but then I sold it.
That's like the Holy Grail, right?
Yeah. So yeah, these are the only comic books that I bought, and now I'll let John take over.
So today was New Comic Book Day. Of course, I was buying stuff off the racks. I don't normally get Power Rangers, but I used to watch it when I was a kid, and I remember this guy Zed from the show, and Zed, was amazing as a villain, and the fact that they're putting him in the comic book, it really, really spikes my interest to see what they could do with the villain. So that's just one of the many books I got today. I must have spent like $200 on like new stuff, like just stuff off the racks. It's that What If Spider-Man became like Venom, and then they got Challenge of the Super Sons, Batman Detective 2, Silk 3, Peter Parker, The Amazing Shutterbug, Wonder Woman 772, X-Corp, Fantastic Four 32. All these books were just, I was thinking about checking them out, seeing how good the storylines are. I know that, like, Fantastic Four is doing good, but, I stopped buying it for a while because I started around 24, and then I fell out of it for some reason. But then I'm starting to get back into it because there's a new story arc with Doctor Doom, and I wanted to find out what's going on with Doctor Doom. He's like getting married or something, and it's like kind of cool he's getting married. But these were the books I really wanted: Joker, the variant, and a cover. If you guys could see, these are the books I got. I got like 3 copies of these. I went from Yesteryear, I went to TC Rockets, and then I went to Comics and Stuff. And I even went to Comics and Stuff. I went to Comics and Stuff in El Cajon, just bought maybe 15 different books, and then I went to Comics and Stuff in the Mission Valley Mall just because I wanted to get another copy of the Joker. And it's kind of a weird day. I didn't expect to get this cover, by the way. I didn't see it online, but it was kind of a weird thing that DC wasn't at the comic book stores And normally they're there, but they weren't there at Yesteryear today, and GI Joe. So the rest are all duplicates, but those are the books I got. I buy everything duplicates, and I buy them right off the racks because I don't know if it's a 9.8 or not, but I like getting 9.8s and sending them off to CGC, and then I like having readers' copies. So if they're readers' copies, great, I can read them. If they're 9.8s, great, I can send them off to CGC. Depends. Normally I've been getting a lot of 9.8s from DC, because DC books, a lot of them are cardstock. Cardstock's, it's kind of expensive, but at least, it's sturdy comic book paper, and the Joker title is always in cardstock, which I like, because it's actually a really cool title. Joker is always a lot of fun to read. Alright, so let's see what I got at eBay haul. I got 4 packages today from eBay, so that's like a new record in like a single day, to have 4 of them from eBay on the same day. The USPS, I give you a little credit because you guys are starting to catch up, and remember in the beginning of the pandemic, it was just like impossible for you to make it happen because it was so backed up. We're just gotta get this off, right? Wow. I need a knife. You could just get me like a box cutter. Sorry. It's, here, I'll get it. It's okay.
You want a key?
Yeah, key. Thanks.
You did a good job of packing it.
Yeah, a
Wouldn't move.
little too good, but There we go. So this is warning, keep away from small children. The thin film may cling to your nose and mouth and prevent breathing. Not a toy. That was on the bag. So Detective Comics 298. Pretty nice looking book. Covers attached, I already know, but I got it for $70. I paid a little more than I normally would for a single comic, but that book is not easy to get now. There's a lot of hype with Batman, because a new Batman movie coming out with the guy from Twilight. And
Robert Pattinson?
Yeah, there you go, yeah. So it's kind of everything Batman's just really hot. Anything with the Rogues Gallery, with the the biggest, baddest villains. So, all right, here's the next one. And wow, yeah, the cover looks really amazing. I didn't think it would look this good. Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, issue 13. It's like the second Silver Age Captain America, something like that. Could be the third, I'm not sure. But yeah, I love this book. I just think it's a great book. Captain America is awesome. It's great in the movies. All right. Then next one. I just liked it. I wasn't even thinking about reselling it. I might keep it. Paid a pretty penny for it. It was like $100, but if it was at a show, that would have been a lot more. And I'm just trying to get back into the buying the key thing, and on eBay is like a good way to start, and then I'll go to the brick and mortars because it's just more experience, the better. So I don't want to just go to a brick and mortar and think that I'm going to get a good deal, because if I do, then who knows, I'll get kicked out. I'm not the enemy here, but I don't want to be portrayed as one. So that's why I come prepared. It's could be a cruel, cruel world out there, and it's important to know your shit when you approach somebody who's been doing this a long time. And a lot of these brick and mortar guys, they know you can't fool them. So if you're trying to get a deal on a key book, and you try to lowball him, he might just throw you out. And there's not a lot of brick and mortars around, so you always want to make sure that you're cool with the guy, and because that's your guy, the guy selling you the book, and so there's a reason why they say, yeah, that's my man, because this guy selling me those books, that's my man. So, all right, so wow, and they look amazing. Yeah, these I paid a lot for, but it's Venom books, just because of the guy wrote LOL high grade, like he doesn't know anything about comics, so I just didn't really care at the point. I'm like, all right, I'll just, because I haven't bought any keys for a while. I spent about $300 on these books, which is a lot, because all these books are going up a lot. They just dropped a new Venom trailer for the Let There Be Carnage, and they show Carnage in the trailer, so it looked pretty cool. I just sold this book as a near mint minus for $400, so I wanted to replace it. It doesn't look like a near mint minus. It might be VF / near mint, like 9.0, but I don't know. Well, yeah. So.
Okay, let's open the last one now.
Sure. Okay. So that's the last one. Let's take a look. Still a lot of tape here, but it's painter's tape, so it might be easy to get off. Let's take a look. Shouldn't take that long to remove it. Looked like X-Men books. Oh, it's just, yeah. Okay. We got X-Men 60. You want to show them? First appearance of Sauron. got it for $18.50. So Sauron, they've been speculating a lot on being in the MCU. He hasn't ever been used in a movie yet, and he's a popular villain. It's like a dude who's like a pterodactyl who like used mind control, and so that's all about I got today. I'll have more stuff coming in from CGC. They just take a really long time for them to grade the books. I sent out about 300 books, not including the ones I showed you, and I got some books autographed, and it's just taking forever, but it's a lot of stuff I sent out, so it's well worth it. And I have 2 invoices in quality control right now, so they'll eventually come in the mail in the next century or so. No, just kidding. Probably in a week or 2. And yeah, I was just really happy that I can have Annie go around with me today. I mean, she... why were you going around with me today? Why? Because something...
I was off, and
yeah.
I didn't have anything to do that I was supposed to do today, so I decided to just hang out and go see what he does when I'm working.
And it's great. I love you because you're my wife. But like the thing is that to have a buddy, have someone like cover your back when you're out buying stuff and you're dealing with people is amazing. So I love you for that. And I love you for being my wife. So, yeah, anyway, Living Room Con, I am out. Thank you for watching my video. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can never miss out when I get a new video out. Alright, Living Room Con, I'm out.
Bye.